CheekySport on Rinse.
Oh, we on? All right, cool. That was a joke, by the way. Yeah, you're here with Cheeky. You're here with CheekySport on Rinse FM. This is the CheekySport podcast. Yeah, that's right. I'm in the middle. Yeah, I'm Ron Burgundy today. Yeah, I'm anchor man in this bad boy. Yeah. What's his name? Jay. I forgot his name. He's not even around anymore. He's not around anymore. He's gone. He's gone. Yeah. Nah, Jay obviously had a baby.
Big up Big J.
He didn't have a baby, but his missus did. And big up Big J. Yeah, that's the only shout you're getting today. But big up Big J. But obviously we got a guest. Yeah. Man like Fu Wizzy. Yeah.
Wiz.
He's gonna probably talk about himself in a second.
Youngest Liverpool fan around.
The what?
Youngest Liverpool fan.
The youngest. Yeah. Look at that mock
Nah,
it.
man. No.
Come like all the Liverpool fans are like 50 years older.
Marvin said, bro, it's big up.
Oh my days. Liverpool fans don't have that. I'm not gonna lie, I only know like one Liverpool fan under 30 though.
Exactly.
Still.
Oh, come on, man.
Bro.
Since the womb, I
swear you told me you're a Man United fan back in the day.
This is how rumours start.
Exactly.
From Akeem, it starts like this. This is how rumours start.
All right, cool. Well, obviously, look, there's so much.
You are no Big J. I'll tell you that from now. You are no Big J.
Yeah, no, I'm not big. Yeah. That's half of it, isn't it? But look, we got a lot to talk about, right? So we're gonna kick off obviously with the end of the season. It's the Premier League season is over officially. Mm-hmm. Still European season, still carrying on. Domestic season for some teams, yeah. In fact, we still got games to play, innit? Yeah, we still got
my
games.
My season's not finished.
Yeah, my season's not finished.
My season's not finished. I'm still. You get me?
Okay.
I'm still here.
My season's still going. We're waiting for the next manager.
What, Emirates Cup.
Next manager.
That's next year, technically, isn't it? But anyway, look. Obviously, I'm impartial because I'm anchoring.
You're not impartial,
right? So we're talking about the Premier League season overall, yeah. And one of the questions I wanted to ask everyone here is really, what do you think of this Premier League campaign, like in comparison to the years before? Because look, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, look, Man City were brilliant, yeah,
amazing.
But I think the teams at the bottom, I can't really make out, were they really bad, yeah, and everyone was bad around there, or no one was really that dead, and that's why it came down to the final like 2 games before people got relegated. What's your thoughts on the overall season in comparison to like some of the years before that, or even the Premier League altogether, last 25 years?
I think this was one of the best.
What?
Team-wise,
really?
I'm talking about the teams like that. It's never been this competitive ever. Top managers.
But it weren't competitive at the top though.
Hold on. Take away Manchester City.
Yeah.
And that little league between Manchester and Arsenal. That's all. That would have been very entertaining, very tight. But Man City, you got to give it to them, man. They're just blowing everyone out of the water. Look how many points you got.
80.
That's a lot of points, man. How many leagues have been won on 82
I know,
points?
Of course,
how many points what's Liverpool got?
They got
75.
Arsenal won a league title on 75. So did United.
Is that your invincible season?
No. Thank you very much.
75 points. You won the league. Wow. Okay, cool. Anyway, either way, my question is...
It's too competitive.
So you think it was competitive then?
Of course, man. Look at the top 6.
But when you look at it, though, you look at the team and you look at the different teams and the different games. Were there really that... Was there that memorable energy, like, that you really felt like this is a year that you're going to kind of think about the Premier League in years to come, like, oh, my days, I remember that year?
No, not like that, no.
Or do you think it was just something like, okay, end of the day, Man City was very, very good? Because for me, I'll tell you my answer. Man City was very, very good. Yeah. All the other teams between like 2 and 6 were okay. They weren't special.
In a normal year, though, because this is an exceptional year, because Man City have broken every record. In a normal year, from 2 to 6, that's competitive. And it would have been even more. It would have been even closer if there was no City, and that it was between Tottenham and United, or Liverpool and United, because someone, squeaky bum time, you would have bottled it somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
Liverpool might have done a madness.
I'm not falling for the bait.
It's no bait. I'm just saying, innit? I'm just saying that's what might have happened.
Okay.
But this is all hypothetical.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Man City destroyed it after you called Pep a fraud at the beginning of the season.
100 points, yeah.
You called man a fraud and they got 100 points. And
Yeah.
at the beginning of the season, you was all like, woo! You was all, woo!
Yeah.
Prove my point.
Okay.
Now you look stupid. Though.
So there's no. Are there rich frauds? The frauds will still win the lottery.
Yeah, but you're rich though.
No. My point is what I'm saying is I saw what you tried to do there. You donut. But what my point is, just because he won the league, yeah. What? So all of a sudden, it means everything about him is he's the greatest. He's one of the greatest.
He won 2 trophies this season.
I'm not doubting that. I didn't say he's not a great manager. I just said he's not the man people think he is.
No, he is. Definitely is.
And time will tell.
He definitely is.
If in 2 years' time we still see, then we'll see what happens. But for now, he's still not the man. I still wouldn't prefer him to the manager we have. And I'll say that. I said that before. I'll say that again. Jose Mourinho I would prefer than any of these managers in the league. Are you mad?
He's a brand, man. He's not even a manager.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's like...
if Mourinho had his own shirt, I'd buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight up. I'll buy it straight up.
That's why we prefer Mourinho over Pep. It's like you'd probably Nike over Lonsdale.
Who you calling Lonsdale? Who you calling Lonsdale, geezer?
Alright, not Lonsdale.
Who's Lonsdale though?
Pep is Lonsdale.
No. I'm just speaking.
So what's Klopp then? Diodora?
No. Klopp is he's Italian. He's Gucci. Fendi, Louis Vuitton. He's there.
So what's Wenger then?
This guy.
Wenger's Armani.
No, you see that old like feelers and that.
Yeah. Nah.
Now he's something like French Connection.
Machino.
You know.
Machino.
Big up French. Big up all these brands, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously. Big up all these brands, especially if you're listening, innit? If you're not listening, then no. Don't worry. Hey, all right, cool.
Well, you went that Gucci, innit? That Gucci polo look.
Diodora as well, innit? Diodora's got some alright tracksuits.
You know what? I used to rock Diodora. I used to have the laces underneath the ting and everything. Yeah, I used to love that.
You had like Mackenzie in that as well, innit?
Nah, I had my very first boots were Patrick's. Couldn't afford the Puma Kings back then, but I tell you, it's hard time.
Do you know what Patrick's is?
No, mine were Lotto or something like that.
Lotto is
big.
big.
Yeah.
I wore them in the house, bro. I thought I was the man.
What do you mean you wore them in the
You know
house?
the plastic wood floors that will make the dents inside the thing? My mum shouted.
Why?
I was wearing them in the house.
What colour were they?
It was grey.
Yeah,
grey,
yeah,
and it's got like the Italian flag logos type of thing.
Oh my days.
My mum went mad.
All right, cool. So we're going to move on. Obviously, guys, let us know what you think about this Premier League season in comparison to some of the other years. But we're going to move on. We're actually going to do a quick, 30 seconds per club, just quickly run through from bottom to top.
When we get to Arsenal, though,
don't worry, we're going to get to that, yeah? But we're going to just quickly do a quick review of what you quickly think, one sentence, whatever, on each team, yeah? So we're going to start from the bottom, yeah? Just your thoughts on their campaign. West Brom.
Finished.
Shocking.
You think it was shocking?
Actually, no, you know what? More. Big up.
Yeah?
Yeah,
He
big up,
deserves
man.
an MBE.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, no.
MBE.
MBE.
No, that's a bit far, bro.
Do you know
He
what
only
did?
won 3 games.
Have you
bro.
not? Do you see what he done for the club in that?
Okay, yeah, no. Overall, yeah.
With a chain, he'll wear a necklace on the thing. He's wearing a necklace, brother. You not seeing what he's wearing?
But
Man, that didn't like he's
Who came bottom?
West Brom.
West Brom, that's what I'm starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave him the bottom.
Since Darren Moore, they didn't deserve that. But
So
then again,
what do you think was their reason for their downfall? Just to say.
Geezer.
They've just had a shocking season overall, man.
It weren't Pards or was it... Because look, I'll be honest, yeah, just quickly on this.
Who was the manager at the beginning of the season? Was it Pardew?
It's Pulis, but I'll be honest, yeah.
Bosh.
Their mistake was sacking Pulis, yeah. I've been talking to West Brom fans. I spoke to them even when they sacked Pulis, and I was like,
yeah, but they wasn't happy
that was a
Pulis,
mistake.
though.
You're gonna get relegated now. They were like, no, we're not happy anyway. People said, West Brom fans said, I'd rather get relegated than keep Pulis.
Is it?
Bro, what's...
Crazy.
It means you deserve to get relegated,
Yeah,
innit?
it's happened now. So
Yeah, exactly.
I want to hear their thoughts now.
Yeah, of
Do you know what I
course.
mean?
It's mad.
I want to hear their thoughts.
But they hate
Wish for.
that football. But moving on to more champagne football, Stoke City.
Bruv, I am so happy they're down, you know.
You happy that they're
I
down?
am so happy they're down.
Bro, I don't know
Stoke's manager now, is it Lambert?
Yeah, Ricky.
They do not
Paul
deserve.
Lambert.
Ricky Lambert.
They don't deserve to play football.
Nah, come on.
That
You
club,
lot-
Stoke.
You got to put some respect on Stoke's name, yeah? Shaqiri, yeah?
Exactly.
Peter Crouch, yeah?
Shawcross.
Yeah, Shawcross. Bro, any Arsenal fan hates Shawcross, innit? Because Shawcross seems to damage your
Man
players.
broke man's leg. Got away scot-free.
No, I'm happy that they're down.
No, but I'm sad for Darren Fletcher, innit? To be part of that.
Oh, it's Dan Fletcher at Stoke.
Yeah, but before that, he was at West Brom.
Yeah,
They're both down
he was
anyway.
at
They're
West
both
Brom,
down.
either way he's
Either
down.
way,
Yeah,
he's down. Yeah, but okay, next team, Swansea, innit? So I like the manager, But I don't know if I like the manager just because he says a few smart lines here and there.
Oh,
he talks about birds
my
and
man,
pigeons and that.
Jose was bigging him up, saying,
Yeah.
this guy deserves.
Yeah, and that's why you know,
Your
if
managers don't know
the
nothing,
Don Dada himself,
Yeah, the Don
Jose Mourinho-
Dada got it wrong again.
he didn't get it wrong
Yes,
because
he
he's
did.
still a good manager, bro. Just because he's in a relegation team. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot. You base all managers' ability on where they finish in the league season. I forgot nothing about the club or.
Then
Come
I
on,
could
bro.
talk to you about Arsene
Bro.
Wenger then. But we get to
Bro,
it. We'll
exactly.
get
You're
to it.
contradicting yourself right there. Then.
So are you though.
Because I'm not. I'm not.
Because
I'm not.
I'm just saying he's not a great. Look, he's a decent manager, but Jose was saying manager of the season, bigging him up. but
For who?
obviously-
For who? Manager of the season for
What's
Swansea?
his name? Clau.
Nah, they deserve to go
whatever his
down.
name is.
They-
What's my man's name?
They're not even English.
No,
That's
right,
a
respect.
Welsh
What's
club.
his name? What's his name?
They should play in the Welsh league with TNC and that.
Yeah, but then again, Cardiff's just coming up to
What's
replace
my
them
man's name?
anyway.
What's the manager's name?
What?
What's the manager's name? Claude what?
Is Carver Howe in it?
Who?
Or something like
The crazy dude.
that? Who?
He's
Yeah,
the-
that's his
yeah,
name,
all the
isn't it?
metaphors and stuff.
Carver Howe,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't know his name.
Yeah, begins with a C.
No, they're gone.
Anyway, moving on. All right, cool. So moving on. Southampton.
They're up. They stayed up.
They stayed,
well
yeah.
done. Well done, Sparks. Man, like Sparks.
Sparky. Yeah. If anyone
He
didn't know,
done all right.
that's What's his name?
Mark Hughes.
Mark Hughes.
Mark
That's
Hughes,
it.
brother. That's
Of course,
one of your
I should know. Yeah, we know.
legends.
Yeah,
You don't even know
yeah.
one of your legends.
We have so many, it's hard to say.
Disgrace.
All right, we have so many. But okay, Fu, what do you think about Southampton? Because I think Southampton were a bit hit and miss this season. Really. And when I mean hit and miss, I mean they are good enough to probably be where they really are.
Yeah, but
I don't
again,
think
who was
they
their
should be
manager?
anywhere
Who was their
else.
manager at the beginning of the season?
What?
Who was their manager at the beginning of the season?
Pellegrino?
I'm saying it's all a mess, man. It's all a mess.
They're declining fast. And when I mean fast, I mean every season. Like, they're getting rid of their players, yeah? And
So
if
you lot in it?
Not even us. Like, the majority of their top world-class players... No, I wouldn't say world-class. The majority of their top players are in the top 6 teams.
No, but you lot pillaged.
But yeah, we
You
did.
lot
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
pillaged.
But
We
that's
did.
always
I ain't
gonna-
gonna lie, we did that. You get me? Look at Van Dijk now.
Van
Champions
Dijk.
League
Who else
final.
was there? Who else was there?
Bro, calm down. You
Champions
can't-
League
bro, you're
final
acting like-
with
you're
a
acting like-
ponytail. Do you know what I mean? When was the last time you saw that? But no, with their team is declining very fast. So I'm surprised that they're still where they are in the
You know
Premier
what? They've
League.
got a great youth system, so hopefully Mark
Ish.
Hughes gets a couple of youngsters up.
Man like James Ward-Prowse and that.
Yeah,
All right,
produce
cool.
a few
Huddersfield. Like I watched Huddersfield back in the Championship, innit? Yeah, I know you lot didn't watch Championship.
Did you? Yeah. What, well,
yeah,
Wag-
I watched them. In
Who was the
Championship.
manager then? Wagner still.
Yeah. I watched them in the Championship. They were playing exciting, scintillating football. Yeah, champagne football.
Name me
They
5
were
of their
playing-
players.
What? That don't matter.
Exactly. You can't
Yeah?
even. I
But I'll
can't
say
even
one
name
of them,
five.
Lockhart. Yeah.
I couldn't
You
name
think
you.
good?
I couldn't name you a single player from Huddersfield.
You don't watch football, do you?
Moy,
Yeah.
Moy.
No.
One man.
Damn
Wait.
straight. I watch Arsenal,
Boy
bro.
guy, I think he's
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah, Grobe.
Nah,
well?
see,
That's
you
two
lost me.
players.
After,
I know, that's
after
Brighton,
Moy,
innit?
that's it.
No one knows about
Yeah,
Huddersfield.
yeah.
Like, no disrespect to Huddersfield,
Yeah.
but you know what? Well
It's
done
the
to
manager.
them to stay
Yeah,
up.
no, they did well for their first
Manager's
season.
a bit of a character. Well done. Like, they
that's
did done
good.
well. They done
All right,
well.
cool. Brighton.
Chrissy boy, innit?
Yeah.
Big up Chrissy boy, innit?
That's it. To be honest, I ain't got much to say about Brighton.
You can
apart
put
from
respect on
I
Chrissy
think
Boy's name.
I think they're odds on to go down next year.
No. Put respect on their name, man.
No, because I think their team, they've done better than their team is. I don't think their team's very good. To be
They've
honest
done
with
well
you.
to-
I think their team is one of the weakest in the league. They should have been down instead of Swansea. Swansea's team's all
Are they
right.
the
Doesn't
weakest in the
even
league?
make sense, that
Do you
doesn't.
reckon
No, one of the weakest. I think
That
they
does
got
not
the.
It
make
makes sense.
sense.
Oh, it does make
Shall I
sense
tell you why?
because-
They beat Man United. Of course, they're one of the weakest. They beat United,
Nah,
didn't
true,
they?
yeah.
Yeah, we
cool.
drew against them still. But
You didn't draw. You lost.
what against who? Brighton.
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, you lost
1-0.
on a Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. That's right, yeah. You know, we lost against all 3 teams that got promoted.
That's poor.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Poor.
That's poor.
But anyway.
And you're trying to tell me that it's not competitive. Biggest club in the world, lost to all 3 newly promoted.
That's true. Okay, cool. All right, moving on. Right, Watford. So Watford doing the mid-table thing, somehow
I can't-
sacking 5 managers a year and still staying up every year.
How many managers they sack this?
Bro, they just keep sacking their managers.
Yeah, it's true.
No one can keep up with their managers.
You know what? You know that mid table. I don't know who watches that. I don't know how many fans they got, but boy, it's just like no man's land. If it ain't relegation and it ain't Champions League, nobody cares.
Yeah.
They're in between.
And the problem, the thing with Watford is they're never ever really in the relegation.
Since
battle.
Troy
They're
Deeney
never-
opened his mouth, it went downhill.
Troy
from them.
Deeney shut up the Arsenal man.
No, but we shut him
I
up
I
nicely,
saw
though.
Troy Deeney and
We
I was
shut him
like,
up nicely.
and I was like, Troy, I was one-on-one. I was like, Troy, look, did you honestly? Because this is like a 3 weeks after you said them comments. I said,
the kahunas
Troy,
thing.
did you really mean that? Right? It's like, yeah, them man ain't gonna say nothing. It's like they're only down the road. They're not saying nothing to man.
Yeah.
Big up Troy Deeney.
Yeah, but then look what happened.
What do you mean? What happened?
Man missed his penalty against us.
So what, man? Do you think he cares
He's
about that?
been on the
Come on.
bench here and there.
Come
His
on.
goal scoring record
Come on.
declined. Everything.
Moving on.
Can't talk to Arsenal. You know what I mean?
Moisey.
West Ham
United.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Oi, Annas. Ay.
Yeah, that's the worst East London accent I've ever heard.
What do you mean? My accent's my accent. This is me. It sounds like East London anyway.
Bro. Anyway, moving on.
It's how Londoners talk, my friend.
Yeah?
We're Londoners.
Yeah, go on. Say West Ham United again.
West Ham United.
All right, yeah, you change it still.
First time, West Ham United.
Yeah, go and say that around West Ham and see what happens.
I love West Ham.
Do you, yeah?
I do like West Ham. Harry,
cool.
big up at Harry Redknapp.
Bro,
Get rid of Harry
Harry's long
Redknapp was a
gone.
mistake.
Why do people do this?
Because you know what? You know when
That's
Harry
what I'm saying
Redknapp
in
was
10
West
years.
Ham.
Oh, Wenger.
Because I'm old now. I'm at that stage where I'm an old man now, and I'm at that stage where it's like, oh, remember Harry Redknapp? Oh yeah. Or remember Wayne Rooney? It's gonna be kids that ain't gonna know who Wazza was.
No, that's not. That's a lie. He's the greatest English striker of all time.
That is debatable.
So,
You know what?
debatable.
Forget
It's
the
a
record.
fact. It's a
No.
fact.
He's not. He's not. Alan Shearer's 10 times better striker.
No, but he's
10
not,
times.
because it's a
10
fact.
times. I'm not arguing with what you say.
Bro, you can't take the records when you want, yeah?
I don't care.
When you want to take records, when man wants to take records, Man City got 100 points. Did you know that? They broke all the records. Bro, you can't say that. But then when man wants to talk about Wazza, greatest goal scorer for England and the biggest club in the world, man don't want to talk. Yeah? In 30 years, man talking about Wayne Rooney. That's it.
You know what?
Straight up. You even know his wife's name. How many players in this country? Hold on. How many players in the world do you know their wives' names?
Victoria.
Yeah? Exactly. David Beckham. Name another. Get out of here, man.
What's Peter Crouch's?
No one remembers that crap.
Abby.
Nah, you've been reading too much Nuts magazines now. Nah, no. If you know any of them other dons, yeah, that's it. I don't care. They're page free screenshots and that. They still do page free.
All right, Crouch, I love you, geezer.
They still do page free.
No, page three's done now.
Oh, it's done, yeah?
That's how old you are. That's who I'm page three, cuz.
Bro, people bought it for this
20p. 20p newspaper, mate. Big up Bacon every morning. Every morning on the way to school, my brother used to pick up this paper. From year 7 to 6th form. Every day.
Did they have their names on it?
Yeah, it had their name on.
They're so lucky Instagram weren't about
the funniest thing about it? You know the funniest thing about
their
it?
DMs?
The funniest thing about it is they used to say a little description, like something pointless that no one cares about. Jane Norman went to school in blah 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 and studied this. No one cares, mate.
Experience.
People just looking at your body. No one gives a damn where you went to study, mate.
Page 3 was mad. You know, having a page. When you think about it now, page 3. It was page 3.
Yeah.
You'd have breasts in the first two pages.
page,
First page, you flip mad.
That's mad corrupt.
Then they realised the internet came in it, and they thought, that ain't gonna hold up. Anyway, moving on. Yeah. Bournemouth. So I rate Bournemouth. Yeah. Bournemouth. Eddie Howe's gone from.
So boring though. So boring. Remember, it was all linked to the Arsenal job, man.
He's still linked to the Arsenal.
He's not no more.
Nah, they got this. It's Arteta's, man.
Arteta's the guy now. Arteta's I think that's it. You know.
Man like Arteta.
Are you happy?
Devastated.
We're going to come to Arsenal anyway. Don't worry. So we'll come to Arsenal. So not much to say about Bournemouth. I think they've done really well.
Good
and
football,
what I like about
decent
Bournemouth
football.
is they're attacking. So they are trying to, they've got that attitude where if they're playing big teams, they just go all out attack.
You know what I hope
That's
for?
what
You
I
know what I
like.
hope for? You know, one of these teams that we mentioned, like your West Hams or your Bournemouths or whatever, I just like, you remember that when you used to play Championship Manager and you manage one of them teams and you progress and you come up. One of them just needs to stay, keep your heads, one of yous. Don't sack the manager, keep your head. You're going to make it.
Yeah.
It's going to
Straight
happen
up.
one day. But they all keep on sacking their mans.
Yeah.
It's all a mess.
Straight up.
But one of them, one day, just hold tight. Bournemouth, hold tight.
That bit of advice from Chrissy.
Oh,
right,
Smith.
moving on. Crystal Palace. So I think it's a great season.
Roy.
11th.
Man like Roy. Sorry, Roy.
Yeah, Roy.
Sorry, Roy.
Big up Roy.
Big up Roy Hodgson.
Yeah.
Done a great job.
Great job.
Their team as well. Their team.
It's true. But
Their team.
Benteke gets me angry. But apart from that,
Liverpool, innit?
no, it's not even that. It's like play football. Do you know what I mean? What are you playing? Do you get
Yeah.
Don't you see him? Like what is it?
Yeah. I hear you. But let's see if he's there next season.
No, he needs to go.
Well, where's
Moving
he
on.
going?
He needs
Moving-
to-
No one's buying
Arsenal?
Benteke. No way.
No, he needs a
buying Benteke.
testimonial
Right.
right now.
Testigo, he's not do that though. 10 years, he needs that. But okay, next player, next club, Newcastle. So the highest finish.
Newcastle!
I
That
rate
is
them.
my real second
Promoted.
team.
Yeah,
Why?
My real second team. West Ham was once upon a time.
Man City,
When H
West
was
Ham,
there.
Newcastle, Arsenal. You got
Yeah,
4
those are my
teams out of 20.
No, what was the teams? What was that one you said?
Newcastle, Man City,
Well,
Arsenal,
Man
West
City
Ham.
is my wild card just in case Arsenal can't win the league. Then I will have to pick someone to win the league, and I want it to
No,
be.
but I can't blame them though, man. They're going through a rough patch right now.
Hold on, how can you say that?
No, they're going through.
How can you say that?
We've
Geezer?
been there. Yeah.
You're still there, brother.
No, we had our.
You haven't seen no glory. When's the last time? How old are you?
May 26.
How old are you,
May
Geezer?
26.
Geezer, how old are you?
25.
You haven't seen no glory.
I have
then.
seen glory.
You've seen 2 cups being lifted.
Bro, it was a Champions League. Though.
Champions League
2
is
cups he's seen.
Nah.
Okay, 6. If I'm being honest.
You see, listen, forget. Listen,
Step back.
let me say.
And you was too young. You was definitely
No.
too
My
young to
glasses are coming off.
understand
This is
it.
not a joke. No. Listen, May 25th, 2005. We lifted, the elites of the elites trophy.
He's speaking like a true Liverpool
It's
Liverpool fans too.
You know Jimmy Traore?
Yeah.
Didier Hamann.
Bro, your
Hamann. You never say Hamann. You say Hamann.
was
Your
good.
team was
Hamann
dead
was
still.
No, Hamann
It
was
was,
hard.
yeah, he was
Bro, your
hard,
team
but
was crowd.
He couldn't run.
Yeah, he's done.
Sammy Hippier.
Vladimir Smisha and that.
Smisha. Biscan.
Should you have won it though?
Milan Barros.
Should you have won it though?
Yeah, of course.
Come on,
I don't care.
you know
If you're
AC Milan.
losing-
You know AC Milan was in their
you're-
halftime party.
No, if
Come
you're
on, bro.
losing 3-0 at half time and you come back 3-3, you deserve to win.
You know how good that team was as well that you played? That was one of the greatest
Crespo.
teams of all time.
Because they'll party.
Pirlo.
They'll party.
Gattuso.
Gattuso.
It was a mad
Their
tackle.
keeper. What were their keeper? You remember
They're
their
all
keeper?
100 years old though.
No,
They're all
now
old
they are. Now they are.
Even then,
They
Nah,
were-
it
was an old team, but they should have won.
I'm gonna say it as a Man United fan, yeah, that was the greatest comeback of all time.
I think your one was.
Because no, it wasn't. Because that was
scored 2 goals in a minute.
The reason is,
But what about-
and I know, but the
Dude,
reason
we
that
scored
was
three-
that was a
we
great
scored
that was
three
a
and
great
five.
that was the
Yeah,
greatest comeback for timing, like
Yours
in
was
the
fun.
last couple of minutes.
I enjoyed your final more than this. I
And
hate United all
Gerrard.
period.
Gerrard got his goal.
Gerrard probably
That
the
was the
best performance I've ever seen from a captain.
No.
Nah.
I think
In a final.
West Ham FA Cup
No,
final.
but it's not. But it's not the same levels.
Oh, the
though.
Olympiacos.
FA
I know
Cup
what you
final.
mean.
What about the Olympiacos game when he screwed
Yeah,
that
scored
cracker?
But I know what you mean.
Because it's the FA Cup final,
Champions League
and the
FA
team
Cup.
that they're Champions League final, and the
Yeah,
team
yeah.
you're playing is so good.
Yeah.
My man went to play right back and left back, and
He played every. Yeah.
remember,
See, look.
because your players were all getting cramped. He was
Yeah,
running
cramp.
around the field.
Didier
Bro.
Hamann had.
Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about
How do you
old
get to do
times
it?
10 years ago, 15 years ago. All right, cool. Next team. This is my favourite team besides Man United in the Premier League. Leicester.
What?
I like Leicester. Do you know why? 'Cause
You do that cuss at me.
Now, because Leicester represent, they came through. Sometimes you got to stop and remember. These man won the league, you know.
I know it's
Yeah.
mad.
I still can't believe
You
it.
know why it's mad? Because 3 seasons ago,
Yeah,
they nearly got relegated.
100%.
And then they win the league
100%.
season after.
100%. And what I rate about them, another man I rate, big up Jamie Vardy, bro. My man. Did you
I
see
was
that
thinking about that.
Did you see
20 goals
That little weasel.
this season, you
Bro,
know.
23
I
in
tell
all
you what,
competitions.
Jamie Vardy is one of the biggest prats going. I'm sorry, geezer. You're you've done sick things. You know why you're a prat?
You know, some
yeah, you know
old
why?
school-
Yeah,
some
prat.
old school
Damn straight, old
1996
school. You got to tell him
line.
that his man's a football thicko prat, geezer. How on earth did you end up staying at Leicester? You should have come to Arsenal. We would have had titles, brother. Wenger would still be here,
Bro,
brother.
you finished like 5 points ahead of them. What are you talking
Geezer,
about?
no, but I'm saying,
No,
if
but as
he-
a player,
I'm saying as a
Arsenal
player,
would have probably. He's trying to say Arsenal would have been.
of course, it
on
makes
higher
more
up.
sense, innit? Come on, bro.
Yeah, it does, but end of the day...
No. Because Kante said, you know what, bruh? We ain't doing this again. Murray's been wanting to leave from the day he lifted that trophy, poor sod. Can't leave. Held to ransom.
Aye.
Vardy had the opportunity. And the football figure said,
Anyway, big up Vardy.
nah, hold on, no, before you even big up, how? You know, if he come to Arsenal, we'd have won the league, man. Because Sanchez would have been on the left. Ozzy would have been on the centre.
Yeah, wow.
I'm just saying.
Pipe dreams.
It's pipes. It is all pipes.
If I bought the lottery ticket last week, I would have won the
No,
lottery.
you wouldn't have.
So it's
No,
just
you
like,
wouldn't have.
what is the point? What is the point of this ifs and buts? You didn't get him, and you're dead.
Because I seen him score that goal the other day, and I was like, this guy.
Bro, that goal of the season, did you see it?
Yeah.
What a goal. That's one of the best goals I've seen in the Premier League.
No, wait. You're talking about
The one
Vardy.
over the shoulder, and he just done that.
Oh, I thought you talk about the. He scored what he scored on Sunday.
But even that goal's good. Even that goal's good. But that's standard Vardy. Anyway, moving on. Everton. Now, people say they underperformed, but at the end of the day, they finished
they
eighth.
did. They did
Move
this.
away
No,
from me,
disappointing.
this club.
Yeah, you just hate them.
It's not even that. It's not even that. Yeah. Sam Allardyce.
And the DG. Why did we do that? Why did we do that? I don't know.
That club is finished. They bought all of the
Gylfi.
England rejects.
Man like
What, even
Gylfi.
Wazza?
he retired. He's finished.
Yeah.
He's basically
He
finished.
decides when he plays, mate.
His career is like, do you know what I mean? Like he's not playing. He's playing. What is he playing for now? Like for
don't know.
fun, innit? Do you know what I mean?
he's playing-
So
he's
his
gonna
kids
go
can
US.
watch him play on Saturday.
Yeah,
That's
of
it. You know what I mean? A day in the park. That's what he's playing for. That club
This man's playing for his kids, you know. Go on.
and that manager, he just gets me angry. Like seeing him, all he does is earpiece and choose like a security guard in Shoreditch, bruv. He's a security guard in Shoreditch.
Security guard, you know.
He is. Have you seen summertime? He'll wear that long black jacket. He's not taking it off, bruv. That infected jacket.
My man still doing the Bluetooth, yeah?
The Bluetooth thing and the big black jacket, bruv.
Bro,
Do you know how infected that jacket must be, bruv?
Let me tell you, people, yeah? It's 2018, yeah? Stop with the Bluetooth thing. Them Bluetooth headset thing, yeah, was some 2005 sort of stuff, yeah?
Wait.
I can't stand it when I see people
Do
with
you
it.
remember Sammy Lee?
Oh, my days. Oh, my days.
Man, look at the headpiece in.
Sam Allardyce listens to house music, bruv. I can tell he listens to house.
must-
There's nothing in there. It's music, bruv.
Bro, what I love about it... Anyway, you know what? Moving on.
Like he thinks he's Fergie.
Moving on.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's not even rigged. It's Hubba Bub, fam.
I'm not going to... Hubba Bubba.
It's Hubba Bubba.
I
yeah.
hated Hubba
It's not
Bubba,
even
yeah, because... Like...
5p chewing gum.
Nah, you had to chew so hard, yeah. Your gum, your jaw started hurting because you were chewing.
And after the first 5 pieces,
dead.
it's done.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
Jesus Christ.
It's dead. Some dead bubble gum.
Bring up Hubba Bubba. Does that still exist?
Yeah, it does. Of course it does. You can buy that in Nerds. You can buy them together, innit? Anyway, don't know why we're talking about that. I don't care about Everton anymore because Waz is leaving. So
But they
now
did,
Waz
they did
is
disappoint,
leaving,
though. They did
I don't care
disappoint.
about them.
They've underachieved.
And anyway, moving on.
Everton, if you're going to sack Aladici, Wenger's about.
Anyway, moving on.
Agent, innit?
Burnley, yeah?
Yeah.
Big up Burnley. You got to give it to
Good.
Manager of the season.
Sean Dyche. You got to give it to
Best
man.
manager this year. Has to win.
Incorrect.
Has to win manager of the
Pep
year.
has to. Hands down.
No.
Brother broke records. Actually, you know what? Who
He got
might
his team
deserve
to
it?
Europe.
Klopp, actually. You know what? Whatever Big J says about Klopp, and whatever I might say about
deserves it
Klopp
by
from time to
finishing
time,
fourth.
even though he doesn't win trophies, really. He's only won 2. But he's doing wonders with a doo-doo team.
Right. He's not doing wonders. They're fourth. Anyway, we'll move on to them.
Teams do.
We'll move on to them. Arsenal, 6. So we're gonna talk about Arsenal in a bit. So end of the day, we know it was a dead season. It was crud.
Right,
crap.
next,
Blah blah blah.
next.
Chelsea, 5th.
Horrible. Bad season, man.
Disgusting.
Champions of fifth.
This could easily happen to Man City next year,
But
but
it ain't gonna happen to
No,
Man
no,
City.
no.
It's not, man. Pep
This
is the
is mad.
best.
Just saying.
Pep is the best.
just saying.
Trust me. Uncle Pep is the best manager.
The way they're
around.
playing football.
yeah, they said that about Conte last year as well.
No, Conte's a hard man.
Mate,
Conte's a
he is a-
genius.
all I'm saying is a year is a long time.
Whoa. Conte didn't give them. It wasn't giving them money to reinvest this season to compete with your Man Cities. That's one thing. Yeah. 2, Conte is a bad boy manager. Don't get that twisted, geezer, because he'll come into your team. He'll make you champions. With the amount of money that guy's had, that geezer's had, Jose Mourinho, trust me, my man will make you into champions. He's a bad boy manager. Do not get that twisted.
all right.
He is a bad boy manager.
Let me tell you.
Bad
if
boy.
Jose
He's the
can't-
Don.
If Jose can't do it,
The
it can't
Don.
happen.
It's the Don.
But let's move on. Liverpool.
You underachieved still.
No, we never.
Well,
No, we
the
never.
amount of money you lot have spent.
On who?
You're 4th. You
Wait,
finished
we
4th.
didn't spend that.
Van Dijk.
Klopp
Van
has
Dijk.
done wonders. Whatever anyone
75
says.
mil,
That
bro.
was in January.
Whatever
yeah, for
anyone
one.
says, Klopp has done wonders, isn't it?
But he hasn't.
No, we're done. You got Henderson in midfield.
No, Hender's good.
Mad.
He's
not
not.
good.
Don't cuss Hendo.
And James Milner, that's all mad.
No,
That's
James
all-
Milner's
He's
done
been.
bits.
He had
Bro.
probably one of his best
He
seasons.
might have had
this
his best
season.
season, but geezer, trust me, you ain't winning titles with James Milner.
What about Champions League?
You ain't winning
Bro,
Champions
to be
League with James
fair,
Milner.
if you compare them, apart from Man United and Man City, they'll go into most midfields in the league and probably top.
No, they wouldn't.
Who got the
They
most
will. They'll go-
assists
they'll
in
go to
Champions
Arsenal's
League?
league. They'll go to
So
Arsenal.
you're trying to Henderson ain't getting into no top 6 team.
What, your top 6?
Not
then?
even our team.
What, Xhaka or Hendo?
Yeah, I'd rather have Xhaka than
Nah, see,
Hendo.
that's what I'm saying.
Hendo's dead food. Hendo's dead food.
Nah, bro.
He's dead
Xhaka
food.
is just guaranteed a yellow card every
He's dead
game.
food.
That's what he's
No,
guaranteed.
that's a myth as well for starters.
And
Not a
plus-
myth. He does get almost
But
yellow
look,
card.
in
Almost
terms
every
of Liverpool as a club, as the stature, you've underachieved. In terms of what Klopp has done with that team,
We haven't underachieved. You're wrong in that.
every year you don't win the league, you've underachieved.
Bro, you did finish 4th though.
Last year.
No, this year.
Every year you
That's
don't win the
good for
league,
us, though.
you finished
Is it?
4th last year.
That's
though.
fantastic.
Well, you finished 4th last year.
Last
as
year
well.
we did as well, but what about the year before that? The year before that? And do you know what I mean? That's fantastic.
school.
I'm happy that we reached 4th.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you why? Yeah.
You're Liverpool. You're the second biggest club in this country.
Why do you
Listen,
talk about
history-
Zion?
Heritage-wise,
No.
you're number 1 with them.
Yeah, but It changes. Football changes. Look at you lot. 49 unbeaten. You're still singing this song. Yeah.
Geezer, you last time. Let's not talk about who won league last.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
You
It's
ain't
not
won
about
since
history.
1990, bro. You ain't
I'm
the ball.
talking about now. I'm talking about the presence. Right now, we got top 4, which is what our aim was this season. Yeah.
Again.
Can I ask you a question then? Right now,
So when's
is
it-
Liverpool significantly better than Arsenal?
As of now,
Yeah.
we're in a better position, of course.
That's what I want to say. It's a better position. That's calm.
Oh, are we better? Yeah, we are better than them.
Well, bro.
No, but we are. But I just said we are. Okay, we go player per player. Better. We're better than them.
Debatable.
Okay,
No, because your
cool.
team's dead. It's debatable.
No.
No, it's not really dead though. All right, cool.
It's debatable.
Tottenham third.
Your keeper has a helmet.
Yeah, he's dead.
Tottenham.
He's dead. He's dead.
Alright,
He's dead.
Tottenham finished 14 points ahead of Arsenal.
You know what?
Just
You know
saying.
what?
Just saying.
Man City
Hashtag
finished.
just saying. Just saying with no team.
Man City finished 2 points ahead of you.
Just saying with no team.
Hashtag just saying. Hashtag just saying. Man City finished 20 points above you. Hashtag
Yeah,
just
we're
saying.
not
You spent
talking about
300 mil. You
We're not talking about that. Yeah. Moving on.
Anyway.
Right, Tottenham, good season.
talking about a great season.
Right.
Dead team though.
Didn't win anything.
Next.
Right, Man United. obviously
Horrible.
Second.
Horrible.
Yeah, horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible style. Horrible
yeah.
style of football. That style of football is dead.
Yeah, as long as you finish second.
Style of football weren't good, but look, we got what?
If you don't win the FA Cup though, it's disaster.
Yeah, it's a bad season.
It
Not
is.
disaster. It's not disaster
disaster.
season because we finished with 81 points.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
I know, but Giza, again.
And lastly,
but
Man
Akeem,
City.
Hold on, Akeem. The thing is though, yeah, you're the biggest team in the world, period. Yeah. I've said this 100 times. You're the biggest club in this country. Yeah. So everyone expects Man United to be winning the league. You came 20 points behind your noisy neighbours. I told you at the beginning of the season, whenever it was, you lot are the new noisy neighbours.
Yeah, whatever. Mate, 20 times. Yeah. 3 Champions Leagues. Say no more. There's nothing more
Only
to
3
say.
Champions Leagues.
What do you mean only? How many have you got?
None.
Okay.
Liverpool, how many you got?
What, Champions League?
They got 5
We got-
or something.
No, ask me May 26.
What? Still 5 then?
Hold on, do you think you'll
Alright.
win?
Yeah, I'm confident.
All right, cool. All
I'm
right.
confident we're going to win. We're going to win.
Yeah,
Salah told me.
Bro, Salah's a one-off, mate.
Excellent.
Next year,
that's
he's gone back scoring 12 goals.
I'm with you.
All right, cool. Man City, lastly, round of applause, champions,
best.
100 points.
Best.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
Yeah.
All records.
They got the second best player in the league at the
Who's
moment.
the second?
Who's that? De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne, yeah.
Nah, he's number 1.
Well, no, because
What?
Salah's
Wait, wait,
clearly
wait.
number 1, bro.
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, Salah's clearly number 1, bro.
Numbers don't. How many awards? He lifted up like 3 trophies yesterday on Sunday. Yeah, yesterday.
He's winning better armpits,
I'm not
so-
counting them trophies. Everyone says he's won 38 trophies.
Yes.
What? I've never heard that before.
Nah,
When a
you
team
are.
when a team don't win no trophies, they start bringing that individual awards. Man,
No, I'm saying he lifted individually.
I've never once heard of anyone I've never heard anyone say, "Oh, Messi's won 800 awards this season." All I hear is, "Oh, Messi's won the league, he's won the cup, or he's won Ballon
It
d'Or."
happens in local news still.
I've never heard these
But
two. Local.
But what did he say though? We were talking about who's the better player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
the reason why I said that. I said
Salah's better,
Salah
as simple as that.
cleaned up the season.
No. Salah, the goals, great. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about as an all-round baller,
No,
as
no,
a
no,
baller,
Don't start. all
as a
that
baller.
nonsense. Don't talk about that nonsense.
That's
Hey.
not. That doesn't
Anyway,
make sense.
moving on, guys. Obviously, let us know who you think's overperformed. And
Of course, it makes
underperformed
sense because
this
Adebayor
season,
scored goals.
yeah?
We know Adebayor's not a
Who's
great
the
player.
biggest
I like Salah.
overperformers and who are the biggest underperformers? Some say Burnley.
Biggest underperformers was Arsenal.
Biggest underperformers
Arsenal.
Everton. Moving on. So now we want to obviously talk about Arsenal, right? So there's
Right, here we go.
There's a lot of
It's all I've been waiting for, really. All that was chit chat was just like small talk.
yeah.
Let's go.
There's obviously a lot of controversy
Bear.
around the club.
Bear.
Right, there has been for the last 2-3 years now.
5.
Okay, or maybe 10
5.
years, or maybe 15.
10,
yeah?
whatever you want.
Since Facebook's been
Yeah,
out.
let's go, let's
right,
go.
Cool. So since then, obviously, if anyone who didn't know, obviously Wenger is leaving the building.
Crack
but
on.
before he was leaving,
Crack
there
on.
was a lot of unrest.
Yep.
Yeah, banners coming out.
Dumb.
What's it? Helium balloons being
Dumb.
flown over the stadium,
Dumb thing.
saying Wenger out.
Dumb thing.
Wob. Is it?
Bare other man.
No, there's Wob side else.
There's bare man trying to like live off this, yeah.
What's the
live
pushing
off
about?
because
All right, go on.
because I got man, DT, Troops, Poet, whoever else you want, Piers Morgan. I said this last week. It's like a repeat of last week. Man, we're making a joke on this thing, yeah, because all fun and games at the beginning, but then it snowballed.
Hold on a second, Chris.
Shut up.
No, I'm not
The
gonna-
thing snowballed, yeah? It snowballed into a madness to the point where you're seeing Wenger out at Wrestle Bloody Mania. I don't care if it was Photoshop
that was
or not.
Photoshop.
I don't care. Nah, that was real. The WrestleMania
Bro,
one was
that
real.
was,
The fake one must have been the one at the cricket at Lords or something, because there's no way that's happening there. I don't care. Anyway, it says that's all mad.
Bro,
But
why does it
hold on.
bother you?
No, because you know why it bothers me? Because now man's are writing love letters. Yeah, people writing love letters on the gram and on Twitter saying, "Oh, maybe we should ask we was very harsh on Wenger. It's too late
That's
for
not
that.
really the words they use, though.
They use that, but I'm not paraphrasing the whole thing. Anyway, that's besides the bloody point. The fact is they're writing love letters and now and they're taking pictures with the man, spudding the man, and now it's like, oh, you know what? And now people are telling me, I've got other Arsenal fans telling me they're depressed. I've got people telling me,
yeah, but Chris,
because the reality is set in now. But we might get Arteta as the new manager. We sacked the best ever manager in our history, yeah, because we're so bloody impatient. Let the man do his last season, yeah. And now that we've got Sven and Raul to come up, shut up to recruit players, yeah, to recruit players. Let that do its thing, innit? But now, hold on. No, I'm not wrong. No. What bothers me is the love letters and the backtracking and all that. Maybe we was harsh.
Farewell.
No. If you're gonna call a man a French this, a French that, saying he's wasted, he's this, saying Arsenal's crap, Wenger don't know what he's doing, Wenger this, Wenger that, yeah, it's too late to come back after.
So would you prefer?
It's too late afterwards.
Would you prefer them?
You know what happens?
Him in his face?
No. What I want is Arsenal Football Club. If we want the man out, we come together as a unit. Yeah, everyone talks. We keep it humble. We keep it in house. Yeah. That's how it is. We wait until the board make their move because they wasn't going to renew his contract end of next season. They weren't going to do that. Period. Regardless if we won the league or not, they said, Wenger, it's time to go, innit?
Okay.
23 years, it's time, innit? But before that, the last 5 years where mans have been causing a mess, we're having planes over stadiums, we're doing marches. Arsenal, the values of Arsenal, if they know the values of Arsenal, these real Arsenal fans, yeah? These social media lovies as well, and your Piers Morgan again. If you man are really deep... No, shut up! If you man are really deep into the history, if they're really deep into the history of Arsenal, they understand that Arsenal's values is about keeping everything in the house and being very classy.
Wait, hold on a second.
That's what it's all about.
Let me tell you why
am I wrong?
Hold on. What is Piers? Firstly, what is Piers Morgan done?
Shall I tell you about Piers Morgan?
Because he says Wenger out.
Yeah, and you know what?
Who cares?
Do you know how?
What?
Geezer,
Wait,
hold on. You just asked me a question. You answer the question for me.
Yeah.
Let me answer that for you now. Yeah. You know, you see things like that. You know how detrimental that is. As you know what branding's like, because you've got your own company, your SAP, yeah, and your Wild Peanut thing, yeah. Now let me tell you something. If you've done a madness on your advert, something that was derogatory, yeah, it wouldn't sell. It wouldn't sell. They'll take it off the bloody shelves. So you see what these men are doing? No, it's not different because branding works the same way. When you say, you see, G Unit. This hunger game. Let me round it off for G Unit for you, yeah. Remember when G Unit was popping, yeah? It was popping, and then man brought in the game. It was a next level thing, yeah. What the game guy do when it got all salty? He done a campaign saying G you not. Do you know how bad that was for G Unit?
Yeah.
It killed G Unit,
of course.
the brand, because G Unit was so strong.
Yeah.
It's branding. Yeah. When people see negative things, my mum, I told you this last time, my mum said, oh, what is Wenger, did he get sacked? How do you know, Mum? Because she's watching Piers Morgan on breakfast TV.
But let me tell you something now.
It's a campaign.
Let me tell you, that's a campaign. You're right. The branding thing, from that aspect. Now I'm getting to the point here, yeah? Because if you're talking about branding with a product, yeah, that affects sales. That's obvious.
Which is what these men have, hold on. Did they not affect our sales? I'm asking you a question. Hold on. Answer that question. Did they not affect sales?
I don't run the cash flow in Arsenal. So I don't know and I don't care. Yeah? That's the truth. I don't care. Hold on.
The stadium is empty.
I don't care.
The stadium is empty.
All I'm saying is that ain't affecting players' performances who get paid 100k to 300k a week.
You say that.
These man need to show up. They didn't show up.
I agree.
So they deserve to get criticised.
I agree there.
Wenger gets paid £8 million a year, yeah, to take that pressure. That's what you get paid £8 million a year for. Yeah, if you're in the public eye, Piers Morgan, you want to keep using him as an example. You want to use all of these people. They're in the public. We're in the public eye. If you do something, you're going to be shown out for it. You get the downside of that public eye. You get the downside of being in the press. So when Piers Morgan has negative press, for example, people say negative things. That's just the way the game goes. Oh, are you now going to get a cushion and a blanket for Wenger just because you like him? It doesn't matter.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
It's not been good enough.
It's not about.
You
see when Fergie was messing up, yeah, in that period 2000 whatever, when he didn't win the league for about 4 years, yeah, and your fans were going nuts, yeah. Imagine if your board listened to your Fico fans and sacked him. Imagine if they'd done that then.
You're assuming that the board has now listened to the fans. That's the only reason
that's what's happened. They've listened to the fans.
That's what you're assuming.
Because when the fans... It's a fact. When the fans stopped coming up to the game, that looks so disgusting. Even at that moment, even I said, it's time for Wenger to go. Because when the fans stopped turning up in with their feet, yeah, that's a madness. Because it didn't affect the sales because the tickets were still bought. You saw the imagery, the way it looked on TV, it looked mad in the cold, and the excuse was it snowed. That's why a man didn't turn up. Are you mad? If we was top of the league, every man would have turned up.
I want to ask you as well, because I want to see, from my perspective, you're talking about all these people or the people who are on fan cams, yeah? Truth is, you're assuming that one person is somehow, or two people, or three people are somehow affecting
no, hold on a minute.
The entire
Fuse, did you watch Arsenal Fan TV?
Do I?
Yeah. Why?
It's entertaining.
But why? You're a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, I know.
Why you
So,
watching it though?
so only Arsenal fans can watch something now?
Hold on a minute. Am I sitting there watching West Ham TV?
Maybe you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay, cool.
I don't even watch the Arsenal. No, geezer. The fact that you're not watching no other, apart from Liverpool one.
I watched the Arsenal one because I like it.
Because
I
it's
think
madness.
entertainment.
It's
Yeah.
very entertaining.
Well, what do you mean by entertainment?
I've got.
It's like-
Hold on. What do you mean by entertainment?
Like, for example, let's say Arsenal lose. Yeah. No, I'm just using that as an example. Even Arsenal wins, it's still funny. Do you know what I mean? There's some funny parts in it. It's just entertaining, all round entertaining.
Now, let me ask you a question, because this is what Chris thinks. Are you laughing at Arsenal when you watch it? Be honest, it's up to you.
Of course.
At Arsenal.
Like, are you laughing at the pain of Arsenal, or are you just watching it?
No, because sometimes I know what they're going through. Because Liverpool, we've been there. Do you know what I mean? But we wasn't there when like how YouTube was, how like the Arsenal fan TV, how big it was, etc. We like 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. Like we've been Andy Carroll, Paul Kucheski, Vronin.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like we've been there, so I know what you guys are talking about. But I just like seeing other people, other fans view. And Arsenal, the reason why I don't like, let's say for example, you said West Ham. I don't watch West Ham because they're not a big club like Arsenal. How Arsenal are? Do you know?
Maybe you're not watching the Chelsea one either.
Oh, Chelsea got one as well.
Yeah, exactly.
of course they got
Exactly.
one. What do you mean Chelsea got one?
Are they posh though? You know what I mean?
You watching the Tottenham one?
Nah, Tottenham got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Arsenal fan TV. No, I'm joking. They all got one, but Arsenal fan TV is just
popping.
it's just a popping one because
it's so popping.
Yeah, but
It's
so,
'cause
so
the
why,
characters.
so why do you think
It's
it's
exactly,
popping?
it's the
No, let me ask you.
character.
So why do you
Nah.
think it's popping then?
Because when you got man like DT, look, when you got man like DT, Troops and them screaming their heads off and Claude screaming their nuts off, it's funny. It is funny in the day. When Troops done the blood, the first thing when he popped off and he's saying blood this, blood that, and fam, it was funny. That was funny. Don't get me wrong, because that went viral. Things like that are entertaining. But the fact that it went overboard to the point where we got a man sacked.
But you do understand. You do
That's
understand
when-
that they
that's
don't
when-
agree with each other anyway. You
don't
understand
agree with
that? A lot of them, even in Arsenal fan TV, they don't
But they agree.
with each
But they
other.
agree with one thing.
What's that?
And that was Wenger
No, they
out.
don't.
nah.
They did.
Look at Ty. Look at Ty.
Ty's the only one. And look, and tell me they ain't made Ty into some joke character. Tell me they haven't made Ty into some joke character. Everyone's taking the mix saying, "Oh, my man, he's got his bottle." No. They even buy him on the bloody show.
I'm not having that.
They even buy him up on the show.
I'm not having that.
Brent, I'm
I'm
not
not
about that.
having
Trust me.
I'm not
They even
having
buy him
that.
up on the show. Don't even
The reason
try.
why you're
They even
talking
try and buy him
rubbish
up on the
is
show. No,
because-
I'm not
hold on.
talking rubbish.
You are
It's a
talking-
fact. Go and watch all the
You are
Arsenal
talking
fan
rubbish
TVs. Go and watch them.
because
Hold on.
let me
Do they not
answer.
buy him off on Arsenal fan TV?
Who?
Ty.
Who does so?
They buy Ty off.
No, the
How-
only
how
reason,
did
the
they?
only thing I see is Claude and Ty going back and forth. But I just
And
thought
it
that's
looks
normal.
mad. It looks stupid though. It looks mad.
That's their own choice, bro. You're acting like,
And
you're
I like
act-
seeing
bro,
that.
You're acting like someone's put a shell in someone's
Thank
back.
you.
Hold on, you're acting like
They
someone's
have,
put a shell
they
in their
have,
back.
they have.
No.
They have.
bro.
Are you not hearing
bro,
this?
Big man thing, bro. They're all grown men. Yeah, they have a choice to say what they want to say and what they don't want to say. Ty has been doing the bottle and the headphone thing.
And
since
big-
back
and you know what?
in
And big up Ty, and big up-
2002.
and big up Ty for
Man's been
sticking
doing
by
it-
Wenger
hold on,
anyway.
Man's been doing this for a long time, yeah?
Yeah, he has. No, he has.
No, he has.
He has.
So don't try and
He
make
has.
it,
No.
you're trying to make it seem like
No.
it's all choreographed.
No.
Stand
Hold
here,
on. Who said
stand
that?
there.
Who says choreographed, you thicko? That's you being a Piers Morgan schmuck.
Not really.
Now you are. Don't even try them things with me, bro. I did
Choreographed.
not say it's
Stand
choreographed. I said they buy him off.
Tell
They
me
don't-
how.
they don't respect
Explain.
because he's one man in that whole circle amongst 300 men
Yeah.
that are all Wenger out. And when he says, "Oh, Wenger in," they're all going nuts.
To be fair, Mo also was
Him and Mo are lost voices, and Lee brother, he flip flops between the two, but they're the most sensible. Mo and Lee are the most sensible talkers for
Well,
me.
let me.
Troop says some good stuff, but he's too much in the sauce now. He's too far gone, so he has to stick by what he said.
Talking about?
Nah, Troop.
What are you talking about,
Troop's
bro?
he's an intelligent dude. He knows that he went too far.
he's
He
saying
knows he
the
went
same
too far.
stuff that he
Nah,
said
he went too
before,
far.
bro.
He knows he went too
Bro,
far. He knows he went too
The
far.
reason is you've only started watching it when you've seen from a negative perspective.
I used to. What do you mean? I used to film Cheeky Sport with you lot last season.
No, but
you
what I'm
schmuck.
trying to say is
And
you've been
man
looking at
was
it
going
from
at it from
negative
then.
angle
Man was going at it from then. Me and Troops off camera, Wenger in, Wenger out from then. So don't tell me any otherwise, you fool.
Bro, none of them have changed.
Nah.
I also say,
Nah.
I get what you're saying.
And
about,
it's the other thing why I'm upset. When I told you about the love letter thing, when DT, you can't look, geezer. I don't care what. You can't be going on there screaming Wenger's this, Wenger that, yeah. Then running for the picture. That's all crazy. That is all crazy, man. That's like me going online tomorrow, cussing the crap out of you, saying, you know what, Akeem, forget this brother. I'm gonna headbutt this brother when I see him, Akeem. And then I see you up in the street because you're wild peanut man and your thing's popping off, and I want the picture of you.
talking about.
Huh?
Here's
What are
the
you gonna
thing,
say
man.
to me?
Here's the thing. There's a difference between wanting someone out and respecting them.
They didn't respect him though. They didn't respect him until he was out. And then it was like, oh yeah, Wenger, we love. And then you know what? It wasn't until last week when it really hit in and the reality set, and all the videos are coming out, all the love for Wenger's coming out, and everyone's remembering what he'd done, and they're seeing that the next manager linked with Arsenal is only going to get a £50 million war chest. They're thinking, hold a minute. We used to think it was Wenger. We used to think it was Wenger that used to control that. He's leaving, and they're still giving him the same budget. Now people are thinking, uh-oh, who are we going to get in charge now?
Bro.
Who are we going to get in charge now? Arteta.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care what
Arteta
as our next manager.
We're going to finish off talking about the managers, but my verdict, obviously, if you can say what you want to say, my verdict on it is, I get what you're saying, but you're thinking about it too much, and they don't have the influence.
How can you tell me they don't have the influence? How can you tell me? They have the influence. They have the influence. When we lose a game, Arsenal fan TV, if it's a Troops video or a DT video, it might do 100,000 plus.
No, you're not listening.
In one day.
You're not listening to me.
In one day, brother.
You're not listening to me.
Geezer,
you're talking about YouTube views. You're not listening to me.
That's power, though. Are you stupid?
It's power.
You should know better.
Hold on.
You should know better.
Hold on a second. It's power, yes. But it's not... Is it going to affect people... Or should... Let me rephrase that. Should it affect... the 11 men who get paid 500k a week, whatever.
When the stadium's empty. When the stadium's empty.
Bro, I don't care if it's empty or not, bro. I don't care if it's empty. That's not good enough. Like I said to you guys before.
You know what?
The
You're
people
right.
who need to stick is the players on the pitch.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree there.
I
agree there. But you know what? You know what makes and you know what? It's good that we got a Liverpool fan here today. Because you know what makes Liverpool so special? Their fans. The whole ethos, the whole fact that when the chips are down, we stick together. That man could be 12th in the league. Champions League comes up, they've got a Champions League game, they're singing their hearts until their hearts are content, mate. That man always stick by the club. Same with bloody Portsmouth, always stuck by the club, them fans there. Always.
Fair enough. Okay,
always chanting. Look at West
Ham.
Ham. Look how poor West Ham is, how they were doing, yeah? The dire straits they're in, and them fans are out there every day screaming, still supporting the team, still rocking up to watch that football. Tottenham watched dead football for 100 years. Them man have been rocking up for God knows how long. Arsenal now, because we're up our own arses, basically.
So tell me what's the solution then, quickly? What's the solution?
It's too late now, brother.
Well, it's not
That's what it says, too late for them love letters. All these love letters for Wenger. It's too late for that now. We've got what we wanted, which was him to leave the club. And now we're looking down the barrel of getting bloody Brendan Rodgers or bloody Arteta.
Which may both be better than what Wenger was.
No way, Jose.
He might be better.
No way.
You're assuming though.
Brendan Rodgers,
Arteta. He won the treble.
Arteta's got no experience.
He's done the double treble.
Arteta's got no experience in this thing, yeah, and he's going to come and run the top three biggest clubs in this country.
I'm talking about Brendan Rodgers, double treble.
Brendan Rodgers, don't get me started. That's a joke thing. Arsenal, we just sacked Wenger for Brendan Rodgers. Geezer. That's why everyone's writing love letters now, because they were thinking, we could get Brendan Rodgers. That's a reality. Even Fuse is laughing. That's their greatest manager since God knows when, since Shankly.
You know what, yeah? Brendan Rodgers, okay, yeah.
Exactly.
He had a rough patch at Liverpool. No. I understood. I understood his philosophy. Yeah.
But is he going to win us the league?
I understood.
Will he win Arsenal the league?
No,
it's a tough ask because of your squad. Like Man City, United, Tottenham.
So why do we sack Wenger for? For what? Just to change?
You needed a change though.
But the change is not necessary. My thinking was, okay, you know what? If these men have got their wish now, we've got to get in a bad boy manager. not to go and bring in, no disrespect to Arteta. I loved him as a player, but to get in Arteta as manager.
You lot need to focus. Let me tell you, you need to focus on stuff that matters, yeah? Stop focusing about your infighting happening in your club.
The infighting will stop. Once the new manager comes in,
stop focusing on all this arguing.
The infighting will stop.
Focus on getting behind the players.
Which we should have done 5 bloody years ago, you sap. Are you a football ficko?
What do you mean?
Everything I just said, we should have stuck together instead of screaming. As DT says, I've been doing this for 5 years, man said. I've been doing this for 5 years campaigning to get Wenger out. That sounds ludicrous. For 5 years. In that time, we nearly won the league.
Yeah.
Imagine if they backed the team, if they backed their own horse. But every game, you know what? I can't remember what game it was when Troops and DT were given 10 out of 10 of the players and they gave Wenger 11 out of 10. Yeah, that was last season. I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, and I was thinking, this we've turned a corner, and I think we're going to lose to Man City and Everton that next 2 games, and that was it. Season done, because all the Arsenal out again was Wenger out was at his peak again. It's like man can't lose a game. Every game he lost was a crisis. Every bloody game was a crisis.
Right, well, we're Obviously, we can talk
But
forever
I'm
about
done.
Arsenal crisis.
Arsenal, this is it. That was the last time I'm going to speak about Arsenal fan TV like that, because now we have to get together. Now we got to pull together, because Arteta or Brendan Rodgers could be our next bloody manager, and it's going to be peak, and we got to be in the trenches together. That's what
There's a rant. Obviously, guys, thank you so much for listening, hearing, watching. You're here with Few Izzy. You want to shout out your socials?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. That's Fu_Izzy, FU_IZZY.
Straight up. It's going to be in the description. Obviously, Chris.
Yeah, Mr. Heritage. Wenger out.
Straight up. Look at this guy. And we're out. Obviously, follow me. You know, descriptions below. Cheers.
Like, we performed well against Real Madrid in the group stage of the Champions League.
Josh, Geezer, come on. Hold on, Geezer.
Yeah, but...
They did do what? They did do that, though.
We can't talk about group stage. Then Arsenal might as well say we had a blinder against Spurs. Like, that's like, yeah.
I know.
Blinder.
I agree.
No, man, listen. What you lot did was great, mate.
What? Great.
It was good. It was a good match.
It was epic, to be honest.
It was epic.
It was legendary.
The word
They're coming
you
out of
use-
that group.